Hey, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. My name is Atayla, and this is another food for thought. Now, this is actually a question for you guys. Do you guys feel like spirituality is an individual sport, or do you feel like it is something that you do collectively? Do you think it's like a collective thing, or do you feel like it's an individual thing? I don't really know how to pose the question, but I'll explain as I go. I don't remember exactly what I was watching, but I was watching something. Anyways, there was somebody in the comment section that was saying like the spiritual community has gone to shit, this and this and that. And a lot of people were agreeing, and then I saw some people that were saying like, listen, there's a such thing as finding like-minded people, but as far as like putting your faith in one person spiritually, like you haven't learned anything spiritually if that's the case. That's how I feel. So I wanted to ask you guys, like, how do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like this whole spiritual community thing is real? Like, in my opinion, it's not real. I think there's a new age movement. There's, you know, different forms of like how people receive the whole spiritual community, but I feel like if you truly practice spirituality, you realize it's a very individualistic experience as far as you growing within yourself. And then I feel like once you start working on that, you do start to find like-minded people. But this whole like there's only one savior, there's one messiah, or you have to hop on this bandwagon to succeed to the next dimension and be 5D, like I don't resonate with that. So I just wanted to know, like, am I the only person who thinks like that? I know I'm not the only one, but I'm saying, like, is that you guys' experience with spirituality? And if not, what is your experience? How do you view? What's your perspective? Granted, we're all different, and especially, like, when I say different, I literally mean some of us are from different places, different galaxies. I mean, you just never know. So we have different perspectives on the experience that we're viewing from your own body, right? So I wanted to know, how do you guys feel about that? Like I said, just to reiterate, I feel like spirituality is something that when you really get into it, you realize it is a self-discovery, it is a self-journey, it is a self-realization. And through that, you definitely will find people who soulfully are connected to you. But that's very few people. And then even outside of that, you do find like-minded people who are a part of your soul group. But as far as this whole, if you miss the train ride to be a part of the spiritual community, if you late to the party, then you're not ascending, I do not believe in that. And I hope that the people that watch me on here, like, I like to think that we think somewhat similar. You know, I don't want you guys thinking just like me, because that's creepy. But as far as just being like-minded individuals, and some of you guys are part of my soul group, I would just hope that y'all don't, like, am I tripping for thinking that? Like, I truly believe that spirituality is an individual sport. It is not a team sport. But you do find people who also play that same sport as you, and you guys come together and you build something. But I didn't realize how many people who are so woke or so spiritual really believe that it's like one-way ticket and you have to do one way to get to your next destination spiritually. Like, that is really tripping me out, y'all. Like, I'm really tripped out by that. Because then I'm like, so everybody, like, if you, like, everybody gets to their destination differently, everybody has their own realizations differently, everybody practices different things within spirituality differently. How is it supposed to be like one community who does all the same things and gets to the same point? Like, help me understand, y'all, because at this point I'm really like, what? Like, that's when I read a lot of those comments, I really was just like, damn, like, you really feel like people are waking up and you realize, like, we have a lot to work. We have a lot of work to do if this is a spiritual community. But all I see it as is work on yourself. And like, the more you work on yourself, the more that you start to meet people who are also working on themselves. And that's all you can really do. Like, once you start aligning and putting all this like community and this whole like be like me, and then you can get to the top. Isn't that religion? Like, didn't we all like separate from that? Or didn't we, like, I don't understand. So yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the subject. This was more of a question for you guys, but I do want to know you guys' opinions on the topic. As always, if you want to see more videos like this, you have to like this video so I know. And then also, if you want to pose a question, or if you want to have a discussion with me or whatever via camera like this for another video, all you have to do is comment that down below. And with that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.